While most people see a stack of papers called a case file, detectives see something entirely different. They see a story stitched together with clues, lies, and hidden truths that are often buried between the lines. And today, I'm going to share the exact secrets detectives use to read a criminal case file. Secrets that can turn you from a casual reader into a truth hunter. Stick with me until the end, because not only will you learn the methods detectives use, but you'll also get the chance to put those skills to the test on a case file I've created just for you. Let's start with the basics. If you've never seen a real criminal case file before, imagine a locked puzzle box, except the pieces are words, photos, and data. Inside a typical file, you'll find incident reports. This is the official starting point, the first statement about what happened, when, and where. It's usually written by the responding officer. Witness statements. These are the voices of people who saw, heard, or know something. Every statement is one piece of the bigger narrative. Suspect interviews, conversations with potential suspects. These can be tense, revealing moments that sometimes expose more than the suspect intended. Evidence logs. A precise list of every item collected from the scene. This is the silent witness. If something's wrong here, it's a huge red flag. Forensic reports, where science steps in to verify or challenge what people claim happened. DNA, fingerprints, ballistics, it's all here. Now here's the thing. While these are the standard components, the real magic is in the unexpected. Scribbled notes in the margins, a receipt stapled to a page, photos that don't match the description in the report. These odd little details are the breadcrumbs detectives follow. Here's something most people get wrong. Detectives don't read a case file front to back like a novel. They hunt. They jump between sections, checking the timeline in the incident report against security camera timestamps. They take a witness statement and compare it to a crime scene photo to see if the story matches reality. They'll scrutinize the evidence log for missing entries or vague descriptions. If the log says bag instead of black leather backpack with zipper damage, that's a problem. It means the description isn't tight enough to hold up in court. The forensic report is another battlefield. This is where cold, hard science can either confirm an alibi or blow it apart. And trust me, when the science and the human story don't line up, that's a huge red flag. Every single case file, no matter how thorough, has gaps. The skill is knowing where to look. Here are 3 proven detective tricks for spotting contradictions and missing pieces. 1. Separate and bullet point witness statements. Read each one individually. Write out the events in bullet points. No opinions, no assumptions, just facts. You line them up side by side. Once you have them in bullet form, compare them directly. This is where you'll see timelines clash or forgotten details that suddenly become suspicious. 3. Spot. The silence. Sometimes the most important clue is what no one talks about. A detail that should be there, but isn't. That absence can be just as revealing as a lie. Bonus trick. Follow the chain of custody. In the evidence log, track each item from collection to storage to testing. If there's a gap, like an item disappearing before it's processed, that could mean tampering, contamination, or outright removal of evidence. Now ask yourself, where do timelines clash? Who forgot something everyone else remembered? And what's the one detail no one talks about? Those gaps aren't just mistakes, they're breadcrumbs leading to the truth. And a good investigator follows them until the story makes sense. Let's put these tricks to work. Back in 2014, detectives received a burglary case file that looked airtight. The story seemed straightforward. A neighbor swore they saw the suspect leaving the house at 9:10 p.m., carrying a bag. But when the file was examined like a detective would, here's what emerged. The suspect's phone pinged on a cell tower across town at 9:08 p.m. Physically impossible for them to be at the crime scene 2 minutes later. The evidence log listed a crowbar found near the scene, but no fingerprints were tested. Why? No explanation. The witness swore the suspect's bag was black, but crime scene photos showed it was bright blue. Each detail alone might seem minor, but together they dismantled the prosecution's case and proved the suspect wasn't even there. That's the power of reading a case file like a detective. It transforms a pile of paper into undeniable truth. Now let's see how sharp you are. I've put together a short fictional case file just for you in the description. This fictional case file is short enough to read in minutes, but detailed enough to hide contradictions, missing pieces, and silent clues. Your mission is simple. Read it like a detective. Spot what's missing or doesn't add up. Drop your theory in the comments. In my next video, I'll reveal the answer and shout out the viewers who cracked the case. If you learned something new today about how detectives reads a criminal case file, hit that like button, share this video with a true crime fan, and subscribe so you don't miss part 2. And remember, behind every file, behind every clue, there's a truth waiting to be found. The question is, will you see it?